Start of the campaign, faces Lane Thomas. First pitch. And plated 3 gifted base runners, a walk, a hit batter, and a walk of their names. Thomas is among those showing signs of turning a corner. 1-1 from Abbott. Giant bubbles being popped by Eugenio Suarez at third. This one is bounced to short. To his left, McLean from the outfield. Graney got him. Enters in 4th place, 10.5 out in the American League Central. Reds team's under, and they're at 4th. The Reds are a game over 500, and they're 2-0 to Bobby Witt Jr. Misses away.
And most at shortstop.
Salvador Perez, first pitch hunting. Tough sun ball for Dane Myers. Used his glove to shield that sun and secure the second out. Game to Starling Marte stands in, where he referenced the exact turn of phrase that you was great. Marte, a 2-time All-Star, 2-time Gold Glover. And significantly, Abbott checks on Witt, who can run. So could Marte. Witt goes, good jump, pitch up and away, and no chance for Steven. And this ball lifted. Myers deep center. Warning track.
In that to 4.
Look out, first base umpire Corey.
And he'll sink that fastball as well.
School in St. Joseph, Missouri, about an hour north of Kauffman Stadium. Lofted from third. Myers hustle against the Reds. J.J. Bleday down and away. And just about exactly a year ago, Bleday lifts one foul. Bleday pounds it on the ground to Pasquantino at first. Saturday. Sal Stewart, weak number to third. Lofton lets it roll. Goes foul. Stewart fouls it away. Surrendered came in a 2-start span weeks ago, and 3 were launched by. Stewart co-leads this Reds team with 12 homers and a big silver slugger. Up and away, curveball got away. There's that breaking ball back door. There's the curveball that's 1-0 from Abbott. 0-6. More walks than strikeouts. Nice breaking ball. Trying to go back to it.
You score early. That actually happened before the score.
On me. What do they expect me to do? So now Nick Lofton. Backdoor miss, landing it so far. That's cracked to right field. Right at Dunn. Fewer hits.
There still is traffic on the bases. He's talked about the fact that his walks as he needs to land. I feel like the command is what's there.
An alarming concern early. Gets a chase from Caglione.
I think the other thing you have to pay attention. And so they're bringing their A game because they want to beat the best in the game. And Andrew, you make a mistake here and there and you pay for it.
3-2 it was a little over 4 per 9. That's high. He's now just under 4 per 9, still high. Changeup. High school was not football. He was a hooper. Played basketball. 0-2. Way in. Held on by Stewart. Bend the knee. Gets away from Stevenson. Put out complete. Scoreless game. First pitch. Eugenio Suarez bounced to short. A lot of rain shown by Witt. Steps into it. Up the line a bit. Little thin slice of sunlight in his eyes. It's his career. He's also the last sunlight on the batter's eye at Great American Ballpark, and how hard it can be to see the ball early.
Seeing spin, seeing the seams on the ball, that's a much more.
2-2. Softly sent to short. Tyler Stevenson 0 for 4 yesterday. Did line to center. Struck out. Well, you mentioned the hit this season. Soft that gets out to the best. We've already seen that today, and he tried to use thanks to Hop and to Jim. First pitch strike to Michael Massey. You know, Lark Earl here today to be with family and friends.
So inspiring to hear him talk about the support.
1-2 from Abbott to Massey. Started the hands, held back. 25. He is homered in back-to-back games. This one rolled to second. Arroyo
with that breaking ball, but other than that, he's been able to spot the
in there for a strike. 100 at bats against Cincinnati. Eventually won the game in the first inning. Swung through.
Absolutely is. Nice located forcing fast to the plate. Such an advantage.
One, two. Golfed foul. Stewart over. Line to right. Dunn adjusting and leans to.
Hopefully, let's keep it going.
Bunt by Blake Dunn. Good one. Shovel. Oh, what a play. Noah Cap. Play the pitch man. Bunt shown by Arroyo. He pulls.
Hopefully moms and pops makes it to town soon. You're right. Read my mind, buddy. I love the idea. The team speed. I feel to a man. I feel like we.
McLean connected on a double in the ninth. Scored Arroyo for an RBI. He also worked. Now that said, I spoke with Matt some today. Lead into defense. That happens a lot. McLean chips this ball to center. It has not with McLean, but that's a fly ball out. Salvador Perez saw one pitch his first time. He flied to center. Take out a little more than twice as many strikes as balls last inning. Past the backhand dive of McLean. C for the Royals. Marte shows bunt, drops it down, stung to third. Suarez barehand, throw to second. Now Vinny Pasquantino shows bunt, yanks it back. Remember, 1-1 is lifted left side. McLean going out. Infield fly. Lofton is lined to right. Another lash to right. Handled on a skip by Dunn, but the lead runner is
not a small man.
Strike one of Caglione. A 20-year-old showed he was the best of the bunch. And really hard on his catchers for how they called the game. But he embraced Sal immediately. Bouncer off of Abbott. Deflects to Arroyo. Throw goes to first. Who has struck out. Shows bunt in the second and third 2-out situation. Here steals. Check swing seemed to go. Noah did not get the off of third. Abbott's 2-2. Almost got him running in. Payoff. Walk from Lane Thomas. Strike one on limited looks against lefties. This one popped up. Stevenson to mask off. Flips it. No play. Against lefties to begin that year. 2-2. In the air, foul. Fouls off the break. 24th pitch of the inning. Fouled. Grounded with eyes. Arroyo can't get there. Marte scores. Thomas. This inning. If he continues at bullpen. 2-1 is a miss. Luis May is upright. Was only called back up earlier today.
Gets in really good hitting position.
This one softly sent to second. And when the Red misses. So far for the Reds.
And the curveball that have really been the
And Stewart jammed, pops it up.
Boy, yesterday.
Oh, thank you, Jim. Still has some power in that bat. Long foul ball.
But really athletic, big body guy. Tremendous power. I mean, tremendous. I think he hit a ball the other day of the game. He has not caught a lot. Pitchers on his game calling, making the defensive side of the ball very personal. He's going to be a force when he gets here.
Is driven by Marte, deep center. Myers streaking back, trying to find the wall. He leaps. Pasquantino, first pitch strike. Pop to short. This is lifted left side. Foul, out of play. They are very clearly pitching around him. Check swing punt. I'm not pitching to this guy. Foul back.
You can't do that because it's so important. Your relationship with those pitchers it's a little more difficult for a catcher.
This is lifted to left center. Myers the call. Gliding gap. Eugenio Suarez is grounded to short. Here he swings and misses.
As I talked about, I feel like his ability to make pitches has been, for me, change has been very effective for him.
Pops is mortal, but not tonight. At least not so far. 1-1. Lifted left field. Good ride for Steer. Goodbye, perfecto. First home run allowed in 38 innings. 18th at Yankee Stadium. Gave up 3 that day. Way walk 2. Check swing. No appeal. Payoff. Hard ground ball, just foul. Willie Harris has to get out of the way in third coming. Blake Dunn trying to bunt his way on first time. And Dunn is not leading off. Stand.
Yeah, I feel like Blake is.
Check. Man with the wonderful mustache brought his on base streak to now. It's actually his middle name. It's Spencer Gordon Steer.
He said on the podcast he was going to shave the stash.
I'm sure Mama has a lot to do with that.
Chatter on that episode. 0-2 Caglione, a hard foul. About so he slept in, got some coffee, hung out on the couch, got some dinner, hung out on the couch.
And you just crush it.
And then a lot of couch.
For myself, I destroy it. And then afterward, that's destroyed by Caglione, an early turn, and that's foul. That's Spencer Steer. Check swing.
Oh, to be young.
Payoff. Dramatically. Why? Launch angle.
Over the middle of the plate.
Bunt by Tolbert.
Yeah.
Second pitch. Tolbert is a running threat. First pitch. Tolbert last year came on to run a lot. Who Abbott walked, being on deck. Runner goes. Swing and miss. That's strike 3. End of the
Royals as a whole. And this year the Reds welcomed her to Great American Ballpark to see her.
Oh, thank you, Jim. And a special salute to Sarah. Everyone who was in the stadium. Arroyo fights.
Showed many times who never sat during the game last night. Got to see that first hit.
McLean with the bunt. Cameron again. Dane Myers. Ground out, pop out. He's 0 for 2. That's the only hit. Cameron hasn't walked a man. This one sent to right. Caglione's got it. Out of the pen is TJ Antone. rip foul by Lane Thomas. Our skyline chilly.
Through 16 pitches.
Ground ball to McClain. Reds did get a run back on the homer by Steer. Swing and a miss. Bridging the road series in Cleveland and Philly May 17th and 18th. Swinger Perez has singled and scored. Tries to rebound here 1-0. And he also led all catchers in caught stealing percentage.
Those guys behind the dish are certainly workhorses and will work. And that, as I was talking about Alfredo Duno, that's the balance. But the main response,
almost 12,000 innings gone. And he works the walk here. He works the walk. Now Marte back and snared it in the air. Buzzed by Antone on a sinker. Number. Antone lets it roll. Gathers. Only offense the Reds have had all game. Their only base runner. Swing and a miss. Down and away to Blade. Couple of ground way. That could mean a veteran being available in the Reds pen tomorrow.
Help down there, and a veteran presence might help. So you might see Pat
Knight have been looking.
yeah, just exit.
Sal Stewart. Ball. Swing and a miss. John Schreiber was the first out of the pen last night. Matt Quatrero net. Backdoor miss. Good take by. Swung here in the hole. 3-2 to Stewart. Is sent to center. Thomas barely budges. 2 down. First pitch. Suarez shallow right. Caglione, not the prettiest catch. About fly out. He's 0 for 3. Ripped through. Their bench is backup catcher P.J. Higgins, a right-hander. Two 1. And represent a tying run. Check swing seemed to that time.
Yeah, you're prepping on who's in the bullpen, who you potentially could hit go on them. What's their feature pitch?
Up the middle, Arroyo on the charge.
Brighter up here in Cincinnati than they were down in Louisville.
First pitch strike to. And that's where, Jim, I thought one of the great conversations.
movement, pitch selection, pitch location. That's what how he prefers to watch the game.
And
here, and I get to see the side angle, north and south, like movement on that.
Yeah. Very difficult game.
Caglione. The wave thickens slightly. Caglione's team 0-2. And in spring training, I want. I mean, even beyond what he's performed.
Guys play catch with it because, again, he's throwing wiffle balls. He was throwing a sweeper, and Antone's like, man, what is that?
That's the matchup next inning. 3-2. Walked it. Struck him out.
Combination, occasional change.
Ripped through by Steer, who's also grounded out. 8 strikeouts tied a career high. Steer pops it up. This came off the IL Sunday, had missed a couple of weeks with knee inflammation. 1-2 is bounced. 1-2. Driven to right. Caglione going way back. Here, multi-homer game for Steer. Tyler Stevenson takes a strike. A man on base twice all night. Both times a Steer shot that cleared back-to-back against the lefty Strom. That's popped up. Caglione. Blake Dunn. First pitch popped up. Strike one. Wanted one. Golfs it to third, caught by Lofton. Seen Maxwell.
Strikes. Yep.
For three. Another yank wide by Maxwell. Fell against a talented Padre club. Full count. Payoff. Walked it. Perez takes a strike. Good stab by
plate. You have to be able to pitch on the inside part.
Perez guides this ball to left. Steer makes the call. The Red Star tonight secures the second out of the inning. But it's a lefty right. Oh, there goes the sweatshirt. Runner goes. Pitch missed down. Throw down. Good stab by McLean. Save.
Got to bring it all the way back down to apply that tag.
Check swing. Did he?
11.
Carlos Estevez is the usual closer. 5 blown saves, the most in the majors. Benson to right. Strike.
To get up in the bullpen, you're going to take him out
On this tying shot.
the changeup up.
Away to J.J. Bleday. Almost. 2-0. Way wide. 3-ball pointing start to his year. 1-1. Guard since breaking into the bigs a dozen years ago. In the dirt. 3-1. Suarez. Grounded foul. 0-2. 0-2. Up and in. Down and away. Swung through. Strike 3. Bouncer foul. Suarez backs up at third. Grounded to first where Lowe is taken over. 1-1. Good smother by Stevenson. And failing with pitching in this spot. Leads the Royals with men in scoring position on the year. Swing and miss. Infield in. Jensen off third. 3-2. You had 2 coming in. Broken bat, little pop. Arroyo at short has it. Ticked fouls with the Brewers last year, and Michael Garcia, who has not fouled away. A strikeout would provide both. Strike. Wheel play is on. Bond is popped foul. 1-2. Foul back. Friedel is not. It's barely over 100. Bounced foul.
Into this at bat, that runner at least has to be at third base.
Strikeout. But his in games. One elevated. Chip shot.